Hey everyone, my name is MyUsernamesThis. Today I'm going to show you guys this really incredible glitch that will probably save you a lot of time when grinding, especially whenever you're trying to time the museum and train, so that you always are robbing the museum or the train in a public server. So basically what I have right here is my alt account doing this on a VIP server just so I can show you that it works, because on a VIP server I can control everything. I can actually show you the extreme amount of money I can be getting with this all at once. So you can currently see that the train has already passed, so that means that we're gonna have to go ahead and just come over here. We're gonna start off here by robbing the museum. So let me go ahead and just get both of my accounts outside over here. We're gonna go ahead and just hold E just like this. And I'm only going to be robbing the museum on my main account just because I feel like doing this only on my main. Alt doesn't really matter. It's just there to open up the museum and pull the levers and everything. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and just grab the painting off the wall with some dinosaur bones as well. We're going to go ahead and just come inside here and open up this thing over here. Just line up everything like so. And now we're going to go ahead and go on the alt account and do the same thing except on the other puzzle over here. So I believe it's this one down here. Let's go ahead and just avoid these things. We're going to go ahead and just click and do this. Just pull this thing right now. And I'm going to go ahead and come here and pull this lever as well, just like that. So now my main account's out of the jail. I can leave my alt in there. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to go ahead and just come back inside this heli. Now normally you'd go to the criminal base, but there's something a little bit more unique. So you can see right here I have a key card, and there's a little known trick that if you hold anything in your inventory for 2 or 3 seconds, the bag disappears just like that. And now I'm gonna go ahead and just punch the jewelry store. Now you might be thinking, hey, where's my money? Where's my bag? The bag's gone, my money's gone. The money is actually still there. You just can't see it. The game does remember it as long as you don't go oof or anything like that. So if you aren't that great at robbing the jewelry store because you might go oof or something like that, then I would not recommend doing this glitch. I'd only recommend doing this trick if you know what exactly you're doing and have a very, very high jewelry store success rate. So here we go, we're just going through the cameras like that, just typical. You can take a few hits of damage, it won't really matter. Now since this is the first robbery, I'm going to have to open up these lasers, but normally you wouldn't really have to. And you can see right now we currently have ourselves 5,000 cash. I believe we should be able to get a bank robbery done as well, but I'm going to go ahead and just come over here and go rob the bank. So I haven't really done the bank with part of everything else thing, so I'm hoping that this trick will actually legitimately work. If not, then we'll figure this out together. But let's go ahead now, just rob this bank. And after the bank robbery, right here, we're gonna go ahead. The bank's gonna be the first money that we actually get. So you can see right now 32.350. Just remember that money real quick. So now we're gonna go ahead and just leave this bank. You can see that, I believe if you do it right, then the jewelry store money won't be there at all. You can see, yeah, jewelry store money goes poof. And if I go into a vehicle and then get back out, I believe you can see my museum bag is still here. It's 8 AM right now. The train's going to come about an in-game hour or so. So let's go real quick and unfull screen this trick and get ready to go rob the train. Now one thing I'd like to do before I go on the train is to hold this key card. That way my museum bag disappears and it's a whole lot easier to jump onto a blue car in case you fall off. Here's a train, and let's go ahead and it's just gonna keep on coming. And now once we see these non-locomotive cars, we're gonna go ahead and just start jumping. And here we go. This is in fact a red car. Let's go ahead and hold E on the vault just like so. And now we come inside here, and let's start robbing this train. Alright, so now we are approaching 4,000 cash. I'm going to go ahead and just hold this thing down, right click here. And you can see now that we're going to go ahead and just no clip basically through the train. Okay, come on, Bacon here, get up. Okay, we kind of glitched through the train. Okay, come on. Okay, can I go out here? Okay, perfect. Is there any more red cars? Okay, there's no more red cars here. But we're going to go ahead and just ride this train just in case, I'm going to simulate that red car was the only red car. So for some reason, I think we did it a little bit too long and we overshot the train. And it caused us to glitch. But if the glitch is working right, then right now we should be getting jewelry store money. But I think the bank will actually override the jewelry store. So it turns out that the glitch will only work for everything. Whenever you go rob the bank, it will override the jewelry store money. So I guess right now I believe we still have that museum money. Okay, that museum money was spending with us since the beginning of the server. Sadly, we lost that jewelry store money, so that just quick note that you have to collect the jewelry store money before you go to the bank, or you should probably go rob the bank before you go rob the jewelry store. But you can still see right here we have this museum money proud right over here. let's take some of Asimo's cash. Like I said, we're trying to rob every single store. That includes small stores. This is actually a very like time-saving measure. Just remember, you should probably go to the bank before the jewelry store, so that's something to keep in mind. Let's go ahead now and go to Bad CC. So this museum bag will just like not disappear unless you go collect it at the collectors over there. And so yeah, we're gonna go ahead now, just pop out over here and take some of Bad CC's cash. Alright, so here we go, 600 cash, easy peasy. And now we're gonna go ahead and just take ourselves over here, grab an army heli, because it's actually a very great vehicle. It's kind of fast. The next train's gonna come at 6 p.m. Jewelry store and stuff not gonna open it for like a while. And once again, we're down here at the criminal base, and finally we are back collecting the one store that we robbed at like what, like 12 in the morning or something like that. It's been a while since we last robbed that museum. So here we go. Let's go ahead and just get back inside this heli. And let's do this one more time. Alright, so here we go. We're now here at the museum. Let's go ahead real quick, and I'm going to open up this on my main and open up the museum on my alt as well. This time we're going to actually go legitimately rob it like how I used to. So just come over here and take both Asimo and Bad CC paintings off the wall. If these are taken, go for like those two in the back, and then finally the two on the side. And now we're going to go ahead and just jump down here. Now because we're closer to this side, we're going to go ahead and just do the puzzle over here. I can get my alt and do the puzzle on the other side of the alt. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and this puzzle's open. Let's go ahead and just wait inside over here. I don't really need any money on the alt, so let's go ahead real quick and just come down here and do this puzzle just like so. And if you click them enough times, just like cycle, and boom, now this thing is open. We're gonna go ahead and come over here and just pull this, same thing on the main, boom, just like that, and we can go ahead now pop out. I believe the helicopter is on this side over here somewhere. Okay, there it is. It's on the ground. So with the train, like I said, I like to play on full screen mode so I can do the lag switching glitch. But here we go. We're gonna go ahead and just pop down over here and just keep jumping on here. There's a red car. So now we can go ahead and just rob this train car over here. There's some blue cars in between us, so we can just go ahead and lag switch onto a blue car, which usually works a lot better than going directly to a red car unless it's like right behind you. And here we go. We are now at 4,000 cash. I'm gonna go ahead and just hold this thing right here, and whoa, okay, that's not good. Okay, here we go. We managed to somehow jump back on, so that is amazing. This glitch likes to work a lot better in public servers, because the server's a bit laggy and it will keep you inside of the train car instead of like fling you outside. And here we go, last red train car on here. Should be able to hit herself like 4,000 before the end. If you can get at least 600 cash before you exit this tunnel, it should be plenty of time for you to get that stuff. And now we're about 4,000 cash. Let's go ahead and just jump and hold, and you can see now we managed to just clip through the blue car up here now perfectly, just like this. We got ourselves our train money. Pretty sure jewelry store or museum is open again. So if the museum is in fact open, which I'm gonna go ahead and check on the alt, and it opens in like 30 seconds. Let's go ahead and just rob another museum. So you can see we basically robbed like all of the stores except the other two big stores besides the museum. So now we're going to go ahead, and like I said, if you don't collect museum money, you won't be able to rob the museum when it opens. So let's go real quick first, collect this museum money. That way we can profit as much as we can, because grinding is basically just getting as much money as you can in as little as time as possible. So let's go ahead now and just fly way back to the museum now. So here we go, we are now at the museum. Let's go ahead and just pop down here and go ahead and hold E, and alt will go ahead and hold E on his side as well. And now we're going to go ahead and just come through here, and let's take Mr. Asimo and Bad CC off the wall just like we usually do. And now we're just going to click the puzzle and try to do this museum as fast as we can and try to catch the train or like a jewelry store or something like that. And here is my Roblox on the alt. Let's go ahead and just jump down over here. I don't really care if I activate the thing. I can see it perfectly fine on this small resolution. Fun fact, this is actually how I used to play Roblox on like a computer with Intel HD, because it's like a smaller resolution, it like renders better. So here we go, let's go ahead and just do that. And same thing over here, easy peasy museum, we just got it finished, and a helicopter is like way over here. Got about an hour to the train, should be perfect. And here we go, here's the train, we're on full screen so that we can go ahead and get ready to do that glitch whenever we need to. So here we go, let's go ahead and just open up the first train car we see. I like to rob the first one if I'm at the spawn. If I'm not at the spawn, I find the next cluster of like 2 train cars to rob. Like I choose the last 2, that way I get the most like amount of time for the train. And approaching 4,000 cash as usual, we're gonna go ahead and hold this thing down for like quite a little bit. So here we go, a little bit longer. And okay, I think we glitch. Okay, come on, don't glitch, don't glitch. Okay, let me go through the train. Okay, you know what? It's not letting me go through the train as usual. So if you do it like a bit long, it's like the accuracy like diminishes by a lot. So this time I'm gonna mainly just focus on those two big stores over there. So now we have ourselves a McLaren. You can see jewelry stores open. Not sure about the bank, but I want to rob that bank first before jewelry store so that we can collect both stores' money at once, including the museum money, which sometimes the stuff amount doesn't really show. So let's go and now just pop on here inside of the bank. So I don't think we have to explain like how to rob the bank. It's fairly self-explanatory. Everyone's been in here since day one. So now we have ourselves 3,000 cash just like usual. We're gonna pop on out here, and now we should be able to collect our bank money just like this. And it's time to go check on that jewelry store just to show you now that if you rob the bank before the jewelry store while you have the museum money, it should be like no problem robbing the jewelry store. You now might be wondering how to crouch if you don't have any of these. Well, then you shouldn't really rob the jewelry store because you won't be able to punch either. So you gotta have like a key card or a donut or some sort. That's why I say go to Bad CC store before jewelry store if you absolutely have to, or get like a flashlight or something. And now we made it through the obby. So just like usual, any public server, whenever, if you're the only robber, go ahead and just touch the door and come on down here unless Creekcraft is camping the Bugatti. But that's a whole nother story and situation that very few people ever be in whenever Creek is camping over there. So now we have ourselves our jewelry store cash, and we have ourselves the train. I'm not sure if this will actually work if we go rob a small store before we go collect these monies. I don't know why any of you want to do this unless you come from robbing the train, which then you should be already getting the jewelry store money before you even reach the end of the train, because the train will pass by that criminal base over there. But anyway, here we go. Let's go ahead and just pop on here inside a Bad CC store. Pretty sure this will like not affect any of this like money over here at all. Alright, so you can see right here we just got ourselves our small store money, the donut store right over there. Rocket fuel just decided to pop up. So now let's go ahead and just stay in the Bugatti, because in case you guys don't know, if you're a criminal, you don't have to have a key card. But if you're a criminal and you have like a land vehicle or anything smaller than the army helicopter, then you can go ahead and just, you can see when we drive past the criminal base, we get jewelry store money. And whenever we get inside here and drive our Bugatti past the collector, we get museum money. So you can basically just stack robberies on top of each other. I wasn't able to show you guys the train thing because of the timing. It's very, very rare to like be able to rob everything unless you just started a server on a VIP or something like that. But I guess if you guys enjoyed it, some glitch, so you can basically just get the museum, hop on the train, collect the train money, and then drive back to this criminal base and collect the museum, so long as like no one has started a museum robbery over there so that we can go rob it again. Basically, you can just save a lot of time using this trick, that robberies will stack on top of each other unless you go like jewelry store and then bank, which then you lose the jewelry store money. But yeah, if you do it right, you can save a lot of time. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.